Hey guys, I am Dan Senna, and this is 2D Dev Quest. This is the first game that I've ever actually built from beginning to end, and it's about like a full length game. I've played it through. It took me about an hour and a half to finish. Um, and so I would like to just kind of showcase it a little bit. It's called the Chronicles of Liberia, the Legend of Sara, and let's press play to start, or press start to play. And it's taking a little bit to load, and here we are. So all right, it's a little bit laggy because of the OBS, but we start off here in this little area. Welcome, traveler, to the forest of knowledge. So this is just giving kind of, the instructions as how to play. I need to kind of fix that. Remember, this is an alpha build and it's the first game I've ever built, so we're working on that. So we could come up to this NPC here and we could talk to him, and he just gave us a wooden sword. So if I come back over here, press start, there's my wooden sword right there. As you can see, also I started off with a little bit of food, right? So it's raw meat and cooked meat. Oh, this is really cool. I'm going to show you guys what I'm working on at the moment. If I put this up, this is actually an orb spell. I'm still working on it, but yeah, it seems to work. Okay, let's see if it can kill. If it can kill this rabbit right here, and it kills the rabbit. There we go. That's my little orb spell that I'm working on that you will get later on in the game. But right now, let's equip my wooden sword, and let's see. Nope, that's not the wooden sword. There we go. That's the wooden sword. So I can run, and what's interesting about this game is that if you look up here on the upper right, you have, this is how much food you've consumed, and this is how much water you've consumed. So if your food and water goes down to 0, you start losing health. So you need to keep this up. In fact, there is a stamina system, right? So if you look on the upper left over here, as I use my sword, my stamina goes down, and you see that it replenishes real quick, right? If I don't have any water, it replenishes slower, and if I don't have any food or water, it doesn't replenish, and I start losing HP. This guy up here, he's gonna give me a water bottle. So he just gave me a water bottle, but it's empty. So I need to come up here to this well to fill it up. And there we are, it should be full. And now I could drink from the water bottle. And when I drink from the water bottle, I have a buff. And my buff now, if you look at my stamina up there, it doesn't go down. It actually does. It's just that this sword is doesn't use enough stamina to make it go down while the buff is active. But when I run, it doesn't use up my stamina either. It actually does. Again, it's because it's as the buff is activated, your stamina goes up a lot quicker. Let's see here. If I die here, let's just take some hits over here. Okay, good. So if I take some hits, I can eat some cooked meat to restore my health. And I can come over here to the stove to cook. And now I cooked some of the meat. And now I'll be able to pick up the raw meat that's on the floor here. There we are. So I could kill some of these guys. Get that little orb. So that little orb right there that I picked up, that's, what's it called? It's currency for the game. So it's like the gold pieces. Let me get some more meat. There's a little secret area down here. I can't get to this yet. Eventually you can get an item that can cut through these bushes. Right now you can't, but I can come down here. This is an area. Let's kill these goblins here. Ba-da-dum, bum-bum. And as you can see, I'm underground, and these are kind of glowing mushrooms. So this part underground is lit because of the glowing mushrooms. There's other places where it won't be lit, and you will need a torch in order to see down there. And this right here is what we're after. These are the fragments of the spheres of self. So this one right here is a soul fragment. And if you look up there, my stamina is now, my max stamina now is a little bit higher. Now he's thirsty. Let's drink some water. Let's drink some more. Let's eat here. So most games like The Legend of Zelda, this game is heavily inspired by The Legend of Zelda. The Link to the Past is, I think, a classic and one of my favorites. Only the Triforce in The Link to the Past, it's just a MacGuffin, right? It's something you're going after because it's what drives the plot forward. So in my game, those fragments are also kind of MacGuffins, but they're not. They're part of the mechanics because they're how you go up in level, right? So you become stronger in my game by finding these fragments. If you find a yellow fragment, your stamina goes up. If you find the red fragment, your HP goes up. And if you find the blue fragment, your mana goes up. And what's really cool about that is that, like, for example, if I have high enough stamina, my sword is more powerful. So you get stronger the more MacGuffins you find. And so there is no XP system in this game because it's my first game and I just thought it was going to be more of a hassle to come up with all of that. I do love role-playing games, and the next game will have a leveling up system with XP. But this one, it's just straight up Zelda-like, and I decided to use the MacGuffins as the XP. So you get XP here for exploring, and this rat's gonna kill me, and I just died. And this is a bug. If you die underground, you can't get out. So I guess we can stop the video right here for now. We've been playing for 5 minutes. It's a short 5-minute video. I'll see you guys next time.